This is Jack Spillane with the New Bedford Light, and I'm here with Ward 6 Councilor-elect Ryan Pereira, and he's standing on Norman Street across from Cisco Brewery, and that was one of the big issues, the parking related to Cisco in the Ward 6 campaign, and there's some plans in the works to try to help the congestion in this neighborhood. Ryan, why don't you talk about some of the plans that people are talking about for Cisco?
Sure. Thank you, Jack. Right now, in the works here, we have there's already a shift for residential-only parking, and the neighborhood is behind it. So I'm definitely behind it, and we're going to make sure to try and answer any questions the neighbors might have, that Cisco might have, and the city, and work with everybody to try and get this pushed through, because I think it's very important for the neighbors' concerns to be heard. I also think that we need to open lines of communication between the neighborhood, Cisco, and the city. I think that everyone needs to really work together to make this effective, that we can have a beautiful business like Cisco here while having content, happy neighbors with their quality of life not disturbed. And I think that's achievable. I honestly do believe that's achievable. And I think that starts with open lines of communication, holding a community meeting for these neighbors here coming up in January, to start building and creating a plan to deal with the influx of guests that occur here because of a popular business that Cisco is. So I think that residential parking is beneficial for the neighbors, and I think that working with the management crew at Cisco and the neighbors is key to solving a lot of the headaches that have occurred here the past year.
And if you want to see how close Cisco is to Norman Street, we'll just turn around, Ryan, and why don't you just show it there.
So literally Norman Street, Clara, Frederick, and the bottom end of Butler. I mean, literally abuts Cisco. You can see it here, side yards here, front yards right on East Rodney, but the side yards here, multiple houses here, directly abut Cisco. So I definitely think that their concerns are real, that their issues are real, but I do honestly believe that there is a middle ground, and I think that what happened last year, there is common ground. I think that everybody's willing to get to work. I know I am. I'm ready to roll up my sleeves and solve the neighborhood's issue while balancing out such an effective and tax revenue source for the city of New Bedford that we desperately need here, specifically in the south end.
So that's 4 streets that would get the residential parking: Norman, Frederick.
Yep, to my understanding, there are 4 petitions. It has to be per street. So to my understanding, there's 4 petitions. All have the 60% minimum requirement signatures. Frederick, Norman, Clara, and Butler, from East Rodney to Cleveland. It would stop at the Cleveland Street north to south division.
Okay. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you. Thanks, Jack.